Why are property additions valued using complex formulas? Have you ever wondered why property additions are valued using complex formulas? It might seem like a simple task, but there is much more to it. Let's break down the reasons behind these calculations. When assessing property for tax purposes, it is essential to consider various factors to ensure fairness and accuracy. Unlike the original property, additions can differ significantly in size, quality, and use. This variety means that straightforward valuation methods do not suffice. The process begins with determining the property's assessed value. This value may be a percentage of its market value or based on its current condition. When a property addition is made, it can increase the property's size or utility. However, the contribution of that addition must be isolated and accurately measured to reflect its true value. Complex formulas come into play for several reasons. First, they adjust for the type and quality of the addition. For instance, adding a new room, garage, or swimming pool all have different costs and impacts on overall value. The formulas take into account cost data, depreciation, and local market conditions to accurately reflect these differences. Next, many jurisdictions apply assessment ratios or fractional assessments. This means that property additions may be assessed at a fraction of their market value. The formulas incorporate these ratios to standardize assessments across different properties, ensuring fairness. Another important factor is calculating the taxable value while considering exemptions and special assessments. Formulas factor in any applicable exemptions, such as homestead exemptions or special levies related to improvements. This ensures that the tax reflects local policies accurately. Once the assessed value is determined, tax rates or mill levies are integrated into the formulas. This means multiplying the assessed value of the addition by the local tax rate or mill rate, which is the tax per $1,000 of assessed value. This step computes the additional property tax owed. Finally, using complex formulas helps maintain consistency and fairness in the assessment process. All property owners are assessed under the same rules, which reduces subjective judgment and minimizes errors. From the perspective of property tax, these complex formulas are necessary to translate physical improvements into a fair tax obligation. They help tax assessors systematically evaluate how additions impact property value and ensure that tax bills accurately reflected any increase in worth due to improvements. In practice, when a homeowner adds a new structure or improvement, the assessor uses standardized formulas to calculate the added assessed value. They then apply the local tax rate and adjust for any exemptions. This process keeps the property tax system transparent and consistent with local tax laws and policies.